chosen one. If this video has reached you, this is no coincidence. It didn't happen by chance. It's not some random algorithm. It's not a random YouTube recommendation. It's a calling. Yes, a direct calling to you. Because only the truly chosen ones managed to get this far. And if you're listening to me right now, it's because you have been set apart, marked, chosen by God. And something great is about to happen in your life. But you need to listen until the end. Don't close this video. Don't ignore this message. This may be the last divine attempt to reach your heart before the great moment. Have you ever felt different? Have you noticed how people around you seem not to understand you? Have you realized how your presence disturbs dark places and how you are attacked for no reason? This is not paranoia. This is not exaggeration. It's confirmation that you have been set apart for a greater purpose. Since the womb, you were touched by something few can understand. You did not come to fit in. You came to transform. You did not come to follow the flow. You came to break patterns. You did not come to please everyone. You came to awaken the asleep. But before manifesting your power, you had to go through pain. And that pain shaped you. The betrayals, the losses, the injustices, the silent deserts where no one reached out to you. All of it was part of the training. While others played, you cried in silence. While they got lost in illusions, you faced spiritual wars every day. While everyone was distracted, you fought to keep your mind sane. You survived what would have destroyed many. And now, finally, the time of revelation has come. That's why this video found you. 'Cause now heaven is about to open something new over your life. But you need to be ready to receive. And the first step is to recognize who you are. You are a chosen one, not just another soul in the world. You are a key. You are a bridge. You are a threat to the system of darkness. That's why you were so attacked. That's why they always tried to make you doubt yourself. That's why you felt fear, insecurity, rejection. Because if you knew the size of your mission, the world wouldn't be able to stop you. Now listen carefully. The signs keep appearing. Whether in synchronicities, words that seem to come straight to you, strange dreams, repeated numbers. The universe, the angels, the Creator Himself are shouting at you. Wake up, take charge, get ready. The time of dormancy is over. The time to hide is over. You no longer have divine permission to live like someone ordinary. Because you are not. The enemy knows who you are. That's why he tried to destroy your identity from early on. He used close people to make you lose faith in yourself, planted doubts, created traumas, made you feel small, inferior, unworthy. But that was only to delay, not to stop. Because what is chosen by God may be wounded, but will never be defeated. And now, you need to understand, all this preparation has a purpose. You're being aligned with the perfect timing, the divine timing. In the next few days, something will happen that will confirm all this. You may not understand now, but confirmation will come. And when it does, you will remember this moment. You will remember this video. You will remember this message. You were trained in silence to lead in public. You were processed in secret to now be revealed with authority. But be careful. There are still voices trying to confuse you. There are still distractions trying to paralyze you. There are still people around you who cannot stand the light within you. You will need to discern wisely who can walk beside you and who must be left behind. Because not everyone is ready for your ascension. Not everyone can bear to see the chosen one being elevated. Have you noticed how the atmosphere changes when you arrive? Have you noticed how your light disturbs those who live in darkness? That's a sign your spirit carries something rare. You are a bearer of heavenly codes. You have a mission beyond this physical plane. This is not about religion. This is not about dogmas. This is about destiny. And your destiny is moving right now. The spiritual gears have started turning in your favor. But you need to be awake. This video was activated as a divine confirmation. It was not shared by a friend. It was not watched by chance. You were drawn to it. Because only the chosen ones hear this kind of message and feel the chill in their soul. Only the true ones know when the calling is real. And now it's your turn to take your stand. So answer me now. Are you ready to accept who you really are? Are you ready to live as a chosen one? Write 11 in the comments if you felt this message vibrate deep in your soul. It's a sacred code, a sign. And whoever writes it will be spiritually affirming. I accept the calling. I am ready. Like this video now and subscribe to the channel. Because in the next chapters, the revelation will be even greater. And you need to be here to receive it. Have you ever wondered why the doors you wanted the most closed on you? Why the people you loved so much drifted away? Why the places where you thought you belonged suddenly started to reject you? It wasn't rejection, it was redirection. God didn't allow you to mix with what wasn't compatible with your essence. Because the chosen must be separated. And separation always hurts. You are not like the others. While they feel comfortable anywhere, you feel the weight of the energies around you. While they live on autopilot, you question everything. While they get lost in distractions, you feel the call from above pushing you toward the truth. You were prepared in silence. Behind the scenes, God built your spiritual structure. While no one was watching, you were being shaped. While everyone thought your life was stalled, you were being positioned. While they said it was your end, heaven was writing your new beginning. And now, time has accelerated. Everything promised is closer than ever. But before the manifestation comes to light, comes the final test, the last trial, the ultimate confrontation with your shadows. This video is a preparation, a portal, a warning that you are being spiritually activated to enter the next dimension of your purpose. You will notice strange things start to happen. People from your past return. Old dreams resurface. Signs repeat themselves with greater intensity. And this is where you need discernment, because not every return is reconciliation. Not every opportunity is a blessing. Not every compliment is genuine. The chosen must walk with open spiritual eyes, because the closer to destiny, the stronger the distractions. The enemy doesn't care about those who remain still, but he fears those who are about to fully awaken. You are that someone. You were called to be a voice in the silence, light in the darkness, an alarm in the distraction. And for that, you will need to shed the old skin. You will need to die to what no longer serves you. Will it hurt? Yes. But it's the pain of a real transformation. You will begin to lose interest in certain conversations. You will realize you no longer fit into certain environments. You will notice your soul rejects superficiality because your consciousness frequency has risen. And when this happens, you stop seeking acceptance. You start seeking meaning. You stop chasing attention and begin to build presence. You stop trying to please everyone and start living in truth. The world will not understand you, but you weren't made to be understood. You were made to be recognized, and those with spiritual eyes will know who you are. You carry a seal, you carry a mark, and both the spiritual and physical realms recognize it. That's why the attacks you suffered were not normal. They weren't exaggerations of your mind. They were evidence of the level you carry. You disrupt because you carry codes that destabilize the darkness. Your mere presence activates the consciousness of those around you. You don't even need to speak. The energy you carry already announces who you are, and that's why you must be careful about what you allow near you now. This is the time of separation. Separation between those awake and those still asleep. Between those who are anchors and those who are wings. You will have to make painful choices. You will have to cut ties that hold back your flight. You will have to silence the external noise to hear the voice within, because it is in silence that God speaks. It is in stillness that heaven whispers the next steps. Many tried to sabotage you. Many laughed at your faith. Many mocked your spiritual sensitivity. But now, each one will see with their own eyes the glory about to manifest in your life. You are not here by chance. You are not drawn to just any video. You are here because the time has come. The time to assume your identity. You have waited long enough. You have hidden yourself too much. You have pretended to be normal for too long. Now is the moment. And this moment is yours. You are being pushed toward your destiny. And the push may feel uncomfortable, but it is necessary. Because if you stay where you are, you will die spiritually. But if you accept the leap, you will live what you never imagined. You were born to lead, to influence, to heal, to transform. You carry healing in your voice, wisdom in your gaze, power in your presence. And the world desperately needs that, needs you. So stop doubting, stop running away, stop diminishing yourself. You are the answer. You are the sign. You are the materialization of a promise. Do not underestimate what God did in you in silence. Do not despise the process just because it was lonely. The cocoon is lonely, but that's where the butterfly gains wings. You went through the death of yourself to now live as a new creature. And no one will stop you. Because what God started, no one can interrupt. This video is the beginning of the activation. And if you felt your heart burn, your mind clear, your soul tremble, then you already know. You were separated for this moment. In the next blocks, the revelation will be even deeper, and you need to be here to receive it. Do you know that emptiness you've always felt, even when everything seemed fine? That strange feeling that something is missing, even when the world around you said you already had everything. That was not an ordinary hole. It was a reminder that your soul already knew, that you were not born to live an ordinary life, that you were designated, chosen, separated, and sooner or later, the calling would come. And it is coming now. This video is not just a message, it is a mirror, a reflection of what has been screaming inside you for years. But you were forced to silence yourself to fit in, silence yourself to survive, silence yourself to not disturb. But the time of silence is over. God is activating what was buried. He is resurrecting what seemed dead. He is unlocking what the world tried to hide. Because no one can silence what was born to echo eternally. You have been through many internal battles, felt confusion, discouragement, even anger at yourself. You thought you were lost, that you couldn't find the right path. But the truth is, you were being refined. You were not lost. You were being led. Led by a path that not everyone would understand. Because this path was reserved only for the chosen. Many around you mocked your journey, said you were too sensitive, that you overthought, that you believed in impossible things. But what they call exaggeration is exactly what connects you to the higher plan. You see what others don't see, feel what others ignore, catch signs that others dismiss. And this is not weakness, it is your gift. It is your spiritual sensitivity operating at full strength. How many times have you felt something before it happened? How many times have you dreamed of something that manifested days later? How many times have you felt something was wrong, even when everyone said otherwise? You have discernment, and discernment is the weapon of the chosen, not a common intuition, but an inner voice that comes from above, whispering secrets only those separated can hear. And now, this voice is screaming. It's saying, prepare yourself. The time has come. You can no longer ignore who you are. It doesn't matter if you think you are unprepared. It doesn't matter if you don't yet see the strength you carry. God has already seen, and He is ready to position you. You are like a seed that stayed buried for years. It seemed forgotten. It seemed invisible. But it was not dead. It was growing roots. It was strengthening in the unseen. And now, the time for germination has come. The explosion of your essence is about to happen. And it will not be small. It will be so intense, so powerful, so undeniable, that even those who ignored you will be forced to recognize He was chosen by God. This awakening does not depend on your strength. It depends on your surrender. It depends on your decision to stop running and accept. Accept that you are not just anyone. Accept that you carry a rare gift. Accept that you have a mission. And this mission involves impact. You were not called just to survive, pay bills, and repeat cycles. You were called to break family curses, to change the destiny of generations, to open portals of healing where there was only pain, to be the light where everything was darkness. And do you know what's most beautiful? You have already begun. Maybe you don't notice, but your words have already touched people without you knowing. Your presence has already calmed storms in someone's heart. Your choice to keep standing, even shattered, has already inspired battles you never saw happen. You are activating destinies just by existing. And now God will amplify this reach. He will take you out of hiding. He will place you in high places, not for you to be exalted by ego, but for your story to glorify His name. You will be raised as a testimony, as living proof that pain has a purpose, that the desert is not the end, that the night may last for a while, but joy will come, and it will come with double strength. But pay attention, with great revelation comes great responsibility. The chosen must watch. Guard what they say, protect their energy, shield their mind, because the more light you carry, the more eyes you attract. Eyes that admire, and eyes that envy, eyes that are inspired, and eyes that want to see you fall. That is why this is the time to guard what is sacred. Not everything God shows you must be shared. Not everything you feel needs explanation. You do not need validation from men. You have already been validated by God. This is the moment to calibrate your frequency, align your mind, silence the world, and listen to what is inside. Because what you seek, is already there. The map was implanted in you even before your birth. You don't need to search outside. The treasure is within. And this video is just the key. Now you are ready to open the door. And when you do, prepare yourself. Because everything is going to change. Do you feel it? The atmosphere is different. The air feels heavier. Time seems to be speeding up. It's as if everything around you is accelerating, pulling you toward a breaking point. This is no coincidence. It's prophetic. The spiritual world moves before the physical. And you are at the center of an invisible war that is trying, at all costs, to stop what God is about to do through you. But it's too late. The activation has already happened. The code has been released, and nothing can stop what has already been decreed in the heavens. You were kept in darkness, not because God forgot you, but because the world was not ready for the light you carry. If He had revealed you before the time, you would have been destroyed. So He hid you, not to punish you, but to preserve you, to preserve your sensitivity, to preserve your calling, to preserve your identity. And now, He is revealing you. But beware, this revelation will not come as something spectacular in the eyes of the world. It will be silent, subtle, spiritual, and only those who have eyes to see and ears to hear will understand. You will begin to notice subtle changes. Doors that were closed will start to open. People who ignored you will begin to listen. Environments that once rejected you will now seek you out. But this is not about fame. It's about mission. God is positioning you. He is placing you in strategic places, not for applause, but to be a channel of healing, a channel of truth, a channel of transformation. And many will not understand. Some will question, why him? Why her? They will search for your mistakes, your flaws, your past. But that doesn't matter. When God decides to use someone, He doesn't consult the critics. He doesn't ask permission from the envious. He simply acts. And when He acts, there is no turning back. You will start seeing the improbable become real. Situations that seemed impossible aligning. People from the past returning just to witness your rise. Because what crushed you was what made you stronger. That pain was what armored you. That abandonment was what led you to His presence. And now, He will use all of it. Every tear, every sleepless night, every betrayal, nothing will be wasted. Everything will be transformed into power. But listen closely. The next level demands separation. You will need to let go of some bonds, people you love but who hold you back, environments that kept you trapped in mediocrity, thoughts that limit your vision, because the chosen one needs to be free, free to listen, free to obey, free to move forward. And yes, it hurts. It hurts to let go. It hurts to detach. It hurts to say no when every part of you wants to say yes just to please. But you were not called to please. You were called to impact. And impact requires focus, requires decision, requires sacrifice. You will lose some battles, but you will win the war. You will be misunderstood, but you will be guided. You will be rejected by many, but you will be chosen by the one who truly matters. Doubt no more. This internal struggle you feel is a sign that your soul is being prepared for a profound change. Something much greater is being born inside you. And when it comes to life, nothing will be the same. You will become a reference, a point of light in the midst of darkness, the one raised to guide those who are still lost. But beware, With great anointing comes great responsibility. You will need to guard your mind. It is the battlefield. It is where the most subtle attacks happen. Thoughts of doubt, fear, unworthiness. But remember, your mind is not your spirit, and your spirit already knows who you are. Reject every voice that tries to diminish your greatness. Silence every thought that tries to make you believe you are not enough. You are more than enough. You are exact. You are intentional. You are purpose made flesh. And now, you will be positioned. The portals are opening. The frequencies are aligning. The time is fulfilling. And you are ready. Ready to live what was written about you before the foundation of the world. Ready to touch lives you haven't even met yet. Ready to receive instructions only the chosen can understand. Do not run. Do not delay. Do not deny who you are anymore. Because this is the time of revelation. And when the chosen takes their place, the universe responds. You've made it this far because you are the chosen one. Not by chance, not by luck, but because a higher force chose you, prepared you, and called you to something few will understand. Now more than ever, it's time for you to embrace this calling with courage and conviction. The time for doubts is over. The moment to act has arrived, to awaken the strength that was sleeping inside you, that flame the world tried to extinguish, but never could. It's time for you to rise and show yourself, and the entire universe, that you were born to win. No matter how many times they tried to knock you down, how many doors closed, how many voices tried to convince you that you weren't enough, you are more than that. You are the manifestation of divine will on earth, and the battles you faced only served to forge an unbreakable armor around you. You already know that being chosen doesn't mean a life without battles, but having the strength to overcome them. Being the one who, even when falling, rises stronger. The one who doesn't surrender to storms, but uses them to grow and rise. Now, with this new phase approaching, God is preparing you for a mission beyond what you can imagine. A mission that will impact not only your life, but thousands, millions of lives around you. You will be light in the midst of darkness. You will be the beacon guiding the lost, the safe harbor for the distressed. But for this, you must commit to yourself, to your purpose, to your truth. No more wasting time on what doesn't add to you. No more feeding doubts and fears. No more accepting less than you deserve, because you deserve the best God has to offer. The path won't be easy, but it will be grand, and you won't be alone. Angels are by your side. The universe conspires in your favor, and the divine essence pulses in every cell of your being. Right now, I want you to make a choice that will define the rest of your life. Will you stay in your comfort zone, letting fear dominate? Or will you rise, embrace your destiny, and become what God called you to be? If you feel this flame igniting inside you right now, don't hesitate. Comment 11 and join this community of the chosen who refuse to be mere spectators of life any longer. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, and join us on this journey of transformation and power. Because the world needs you, and you need your own awakening. Remember, the clock is ticking, the window of opportunity is narrow, and the signs are clearer than ever. Don't let this message go unnoticed. This is your moment, your hour, your calling. Rise up, chosen one. The universe is waiting for you.